takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? You look spooked, Phelps.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it?
You deny owning a pistol?
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago.
Tell me what I want to know, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. Lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
If ever there was a time for extracting a confession, this was it!
You knew the car was dirty.
You got some way of proving that, Sonny?
We had a goddamn arrangement!
How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station and still manage to charge the wrong guy?
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You needed the money, so you killed her.
That's not true, goddammit! Roust them, beat them, restore some fervor to your police work.
This is how a good detective operates. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from 14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Приветствую вас, дорогие друзья, вы находитесь на канале Енотом 446, и с вами Тёма, как всегда, незаменимый я. Сегодня вы увидите вторую серию прохождения замечательной игры L.A.Noire, второе дело под названием «Вооружен и очень опасен». Что ж, давайте начинать, погнали! Разойдитесь, мы едем, все едем. Вот здесь бы я свернул, сбил бы фонарь и проехал. Как-то вот так вот, да, как бы так и проехал. Опа, нам огонь ведут. Ральф, мне страшно. Ох ты.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Copper. You come any closer, we'll cut you in half.
Stay down.
Forward.
сверху гасит, тварь. Так.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Стал быть так. Ого.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers!
Так, сразу что ли третья глава, что-то вторая какая небольшая. Ну давайте третью пройду тоже. А ну стой, тварь. А ну стой, тварь.
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Остановись.
Stay the hell away from me.
Вот засранец.
You gotta be kidding. You fucking asked for it.
Так, он бежит.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ох, какая же тварь. Куда же ты бежишь, мудак?
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
Ну чё, что-то умеешь, думаешь? Покажи себя.
Doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership. Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
Что хотел сказать? Какие-то главы очень короткие, значит, я хотел делать одна серия, одна глава, но раз они такие короткие, давайте... Иногда я буду делать сразу несколько глав, а иногда по одной, смотря от зависимости их длины. Ну а сейчас мы начинаем третью уже главу. Да, уже четвертую. Покупатель, будь осторожен. Давайте.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Банк Аркадий, Уэлслейк, имя Галета, адрес Солт Бродвей, квартира 5, товар серьги с жемчугом. $52.50 налог, всего $52.50. Произведенные выплаты. Дата, номер, квитанция, сумма, баланс получателя. Квитанция на зарезервирование, товар полностью не оплачено.
Yes, it's a dead person. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Так, это мы уже осматривали. Кол. Пусто. Так, все, видимо. Так там смотрели, Кол. Положи на место, пожалуйста. Отойди от тела. Пошли посмотрим магазин. Тщательно проверить наличие улик. Поскрипим. Ой, я уже вижу, кто-то едет.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
It was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Гает. Показания свидетеля. Кловис Галета, темно-карий, возраст 27. Каштановый пол женский. Продавщица обувного магазина, свидетель убийства Эверетта Гейджа. Показания свидетеля.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Не знаю, мне показалось, она лжет. Хотя, ну не знаю, я как-то... Ботинки.
I don't think so.
Так, сюда мы не зайдем. Давай посмотрим. Улики. Пристрелка. Погиб по этим магазинам, война на душ. Так, а что по людям? Эверетт Гейдж. Кловис Галета. Показания изучить улики. Так, ясно. Ладно. Что еще здесь может быть? Ага. Мистик Тейлс 5. Мисс Галета. Вы со мной не хотите разговаривать. Я вас понимаю. Ну-ка, ну-ка. И это тоже нельзя. Какие у меня задачи, Холмс? Вот строить, примерно 2 часа дня патрулирую Гранд. Обыскать место преступления. Значит, я еще не все сделал. Понятно. Спокойно. Что это у нас тут? Патроны.
Shell cases. These look like 32s.
Но Если выстрел делался отсюда. То ты мужчина. Как здесь оказался? В таком случае ты должен полежать головой к двери. Ну, если я все правильно понимаю, конечно. Ой, господи, прости. Что вы на это скажете? Мисс Гальвета. И как вас там по-настоящему зовут? Да. Иногда я схожу с ума. Ну я, в принципе, ничего больше не вижу. Вот прям вот вообще ничего.
Never seen anything like this.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
All these people, vultures, officer. Tell me what's going on.
Можно я сделаю кое-что? А точнее перегоню этот транспорт. Так, я что-то упускаю. Давайте смотреть. Может, с тобой я могу поговорить? Не могу не поговорить. Мусорка. Ну да. Оружие.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Так, а мы отправимся в вооружение. Погнали. Плоть. Места. Оружейный магазин. Выглядит. Ух ты.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Ясно. Все ясно с тобой. Блин, я забываю на имя напарника. Ну да ладно, пофиг. Едем пока что в магазин. Мы, кстати, почти приехали уже. А эта машина как-то порезвее, что ли. Эмма. Ну, пошли.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield, jewelry store, up on Broadway.
Преступники такие тупые, что ли? Я не могу понять. Хотя, может, у него, конечно, украли. Поехали. Или магазин Hartfield, South Broadway 535. Здесь или магазин, в котором работает подозреваемый Эдвард Каллоу. Погнали. Ой, тут недалеко. Почему? «26 дня».
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Погнали. А ну стой, мудила.
Kalu, get back here!
Jesus Christ!
Stop or I will shoot. Too late, Kalu.
What the heck? Fire.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Ой, что-то Сразу такая ответственность.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer. A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Перестрелка, капитан Сантова. Ой, все, погнали. Перестрелка.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ну, давайте попробуем это. Со временем используем интуиция по 1 баллу. Брать это.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience. You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lunch, boy! I need a confession!
Ясно. Мне не нравится, как он со мной разговаривает. Мне страшно.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer. A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Нам нужна не перестрелка, нам нужна... Ну-ка, еще раз. Давайте почитаем. Перестрелка. Перестрелка со смертельным исходом. Погиб один мужчина. Капитан Сантовар. Чек на серьги с жемчугом выдан банком Аркадий на имя Галета. Ну-ка. Это же получается Кела Галета или... Я не помню. По-моему, это женщина, кстати говоря.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Гильзы на калибре 32. 5 гильз калибра 32 найдены на тротуаре. Пресерен Браунинг ФН, модель 1922 года. Серийный номер 01138. Орудие убийства. Отремонтировал один из магазинов, доказав, что Коул ремонтировал пистолет Браунинг. Серийный номер 01138. Понятно. Давайте, перестрелка.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Это ложь.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138. I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked. Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall when it suits them. Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu? Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker! How about baseball? You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu. This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime. Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu. Yeah, and I guess you're one of them. Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu? I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else.
В смысле неправильный? Ой.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ладно. Вернусь к вам через минуту.